morning, everybody. We have the E36 loaded up, as you can see. I wish it was because we were going drifting, but we're doing the next best thing, which is making the car a little bit better. I have a new handbrake to put in the E36 today, and I'm pretty stoked on it because it's actually a good handbrake versus the really crappy one that I've had in there. And we'll get into that a little bit more here in a little bit. And you're probably wondering, why is the car on the trailer if you got to put a handbrake in it? Well, I'm poor. I don't own a welder, but luckily I have awesome friends who do own these things and let me use them in situations like this. So we're going to go up to my buddy Corey's, bring you guys with, and get this handbrake installed today, and maybe have a little bit of fun in the car while we're up there. All right, so we have made it to Corey's. Unfortunately, Corey's not feeling too well today, so he won't be in this at all probably. He's got some stomach issues, and I kind of feel bad about being here now, but he told me everything's here and to use it. So that's what we're going to do. Shout out to having good friends. His shop's pretty cool, but it is under construction right now. Maybe when he's done, we'll be able to show it off a little bit. But speaking of showing off, let's show off this new handbrake we got. So this is our Twistedimage Hydraulic Handbrake setup. And I got to say, I'm super stoked on this. I'll throw up some B-roll clips of it. But this handbrake is awesome. It is made by a guy called Twistedimages. That is his Instagram name and also his eBay shop name. He makes them by hand in his garage, from my understanding. All of his handbrake setups, which there's multiple versions you can buy, which I think that's cool in itself. He even makes some that are a short base. That way you can fit it under your center console if you want to be able to keep your interior and whatnot still. Just overall, super quality product. You can tell all of his welds are extremely nice. All the material is very nice as well. And the coolest part about it is it's made in America, which I'm always down to support local businesses and people who make parts in America. I think that's super cool. And this is going to replace our Chinese handbrake, which is not good at all. So we got to cut out the old one and then prep the new one for install, weld it, and bleed the handbrake, and then see how it works. I'm super excited, so let's jump into it. I don't have my tripod with me, so this is the best you're getting. Okay, I know that camera angle was really hard to see what I was doing, but let me just show you. So what I was doing was taking out the master, and my hopes is that I don't actually have to take off the lines here, and I can just cut the old hydro out, weld the new one in, and then slide it all in. Now I have terrible luck, so I don't actually picture it going that smooth, but that's my plan, and we're gonna hope it works. I had to move the seat because I caught it on fire. Alright, had to move this, take the seat partially out because I caught it on fire. twisted and grinded away some of your pretty welds there. They are top notch, seriously. Cool. So old handbrake's out, area's prepped, new handbrake's prepped. It's time to weld. I'm going to go right off the rip here and say that I am not a welder. I've probably welded like 5 times in my entire life of being 26 years old. So what you're about to see is not about to be pretty. Twistedimages welds are way better than mine. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to get this in there now that everything's prepped, weld it in, and then hook up the master, and should be about it. So hopefully everything just keeps going the way it is.
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
We're finished up. I got the handbrake in. I got my Willwood Master back in. This thing looks so good in there. It not only looks good, it feels amazing. I cannot believe I've been using that crappy handbrake for so long at this point, because this is a night and day difference. Check this thing out. So again, this is the Twistedimages Hydraulic Handbrake setup. I'm going to leave a screenshot of the eBay shop and his Instagram somewhere in this video, because if you're looking for a handbrake, then you need to pick one of these up. They're very inexpensive. It's about $120. I'm gonna admit right off the bat, I didn't even pay for this. Now, I gotta say, I didn't even buy this handbrake. All my boys from Naysayers Drift bought this handbrake for me because they wanted me to have a reliable handbrake that wasn't gonna break or cause any issues on track when we're driving together. So huge shout out to them. This literally wouldn't be possible without them. And huge shout out to Twistedimages for making a very high quality product. He's not paying me to say this. They spent their own money on this. This is my honest opinion. It's a sick handbrake. It's made out of high quality material. And the best part about it is he does all of this work in his garage here in America, which is just, it's so awesome. And this handbrake is less expensive than most of your big name brand handbrakes on the market right now. So the fact that it's cost way less than your big name brand is wild. So I did have to buy my own master, but I already had a Willwood, so I didn't have to actually buy one. But you will have to buy your own master. Again, such a sick handbrake. I'm gonna go test this thing out. If I can bring you guys with me on the testing, I will. I don't know how that's gonna work out yet because I'm by myself, but let's try it. All right, car's on the trailer. Handbrake works. We're good to go. We are going drifting this weekend coming up, so you guys are going to be able to see the handbrake in action. I'm sorry I couldn't get any clips of it in action today, but it's harder than you think when you're filming by yourself. So, with that being said, get the car loaded up, get it strapped down, and see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.